Here I am. Coming up, Tyson is on his own press tour and he just tells us to chill, guys, because it was all just for lols. Was it? Juliette is trying to win people back over, but I don't think it's working. Plus, the Rehash SAS line is open and I'll be taking your calls. Let's do it.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, and I love myself a trash, mess, and drama extravaganza. Oh, and I tell you what, we are Danaconda! Let it go. Deep into MAFS AU Season 13, Unlucky for Some. This is a live show where I dance like a monkey for your enjoyment. We'll cover everything that has happened off the screen from week 5, everything off the show, but everything else that talks about MAFS, that's what we cover here. Also a reminder that spoilers are everywhere in this episode, so you have absolutely been warned. Let's get a little quick hey in the chat. Oh my God, it's the girl in the intro. Good question, Brooke. Who is she? Who is she? You know? MAFS Fan 365, thank you for your Memo Me, which is coming up.
Me.
Yeah, I did see it.
Memo me.
And how good of me to remember, because your name on your email is at MAFS Fan, but I remembered that you are the MAFS Fan. Isn't that good for me? The praise is just for my memory. Woohoo! The show is on. Yes, Ange. We're doing it. We're doing it. We've got so many things that we need to talk about. In fact, I'll get a couple more chats out of the way. Hey, Sarah. A couple little more chats out of the way because we really need to get into it. And of course, the little SAS line. Oh, that's my number. Got to get old radio announcer now. Yes. +61, because we're in Australia. 494-371-398. If you've got WhatsApp, that's just an app you can download. A lot of people are like, WhatsApp? What's that? What's that app? WhatsApp. I'm not sponsored by WhatsApp. But you can add me to WhatsApp and you can send me a little message saying, Wilko, I want to chat. You can even tell me what you want to chat about. At the end of the show, I will get you on said program and we'll have a little chat. So my number again, +61-494-371-398. Squally Bear's doing it. Thank you so much, Squally Bear. We did a members show just before this. Oh, it is. Yum, yum, yum. Again, I'm already halfway through it. Of course it won't. Of course it won't. It never does. You are my study fuel for the afternoon. We'll probably get distracted though. Worth it. Oh, I love that you put me on to study. I'm so annoying. That's crazy. Hey, Wilco 40s and you're talking about. That's what I eat, Kitty. Thank you very much. My first full week as a 40-year-old. And you know what? It hasn't been so bad. I got out of bed, my knees a little bit. But it was bad before, okay? All right, thank you very much for your chats. We're going to get more to them very soon. Also, I have to do a super chat that came through. That came through in the members live. Thank you to Vintage Kerry. Vintage Kerry, thank you very much for the super chat. And I'll get to more very, very soon in the chitty chat. So if I see them pop up, your little questions will be put up first, okay? All right, that's coming up. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get right into it. Because we have to talk about Juliette and Jolmio, because Joel was on the after the party dinner on Stan. And I think I've got a picture here of him. Yeah, I do actually. This one. As you can see, there he is, air drumming with dildos. Yeah, it's good stuff. You know what I mean? Like him drumming with dildos will never be old. Guys, I forgot the drumming with dildos video. What? Oh my goodness. What have I been doing all day? It was on the top of my list. Guys, I've failed us. It's all right. We'll get to it. I'll sort it out. It just has commercial music on it, which is so bad for YouTube. Anyway, so he was on the show and he raved about Teddy. He also clarified that he isn't here on MAFS to be a performer, but this is who he is. Look out, world, because here I come. And like him or hate him, I actually agree that this is who he is. Also in a Daily Mail article, he said, I've had Teddy for 31 years. He's like a child to me, and I'm not embarrassed to admit my connection to this blue, fluffy, cute bear. He also told us why Teddy is important to him. He had a Teddy when he was younger. He lost it. Grandma bought him a new one because he was in hysterics. Classic grandma. Like, oh, the kid is fucking annoying. Get him another one immediately. Or any parent. But great grandparenting there. See, producers, all you needed to do to send Joel off the deep end is hide the blue bear. Back to his after Din's appearance. When Juliette comes out, she says, "Hi, husband," to Joel, which is so messy. She also says that she wasn't lying about the whole star comment. She just misremembered because she was wigging out, guys. Have I heard wigging out before on MAFS? If you remember, let me know in the comments. I feel like another Love Lab Rat on another season said wigging out a lot. She just wanted to get out of the experiment. She heard the star comment and went, boom, I don't need to get an explanation from her. I actually don't understand what she's saying because she said that she says that she heard what she repeated, which we know he didn't say, that he was the star of the show. And like, she took such creative license with it. So I just don't feel like that's what she heard. I'm sorry, Deluju. I just don't buy it.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel fucking awful for it, Joel. I honestly feel fucking awful.
Yeah, I feel that you feel bad now because the evidence has proven that you're wrong, but you don't feel bad about what you did. You feel bad that it didn't land in your favor in the end. Like if there wasn't evidence, you'd be sitting on this couch tripling down on this narrative. That's why it's so crazy when people are like, no, they did this. And you're like, I don't know anymore. And for this reason, it's crazy what some people think actually happened and didn't. She admits it was disgusting and vicious, and she still doesn't see this issue with calling someone a C-bomb. I've said it to you before. I worked in the media. I put my face online. Being called a see you next Tuesday is just so low on the list of things that are offensive to me. They really press her on a specific issue that brought her to the meltdown, and she couldn't really bring up anything apart from him being a big personality, which she asked for. There's also an unseen clip where he is speaking to her through the door. Now, we saw parts of this last week, but it ends with him walking away, and I assume a producer walking in, and Juliette continues to say that she's so pissed off with him and she's going to make him the villain.
Done. I'm gonna fucking villainize him. I'll turn the whole entire group against him then. I'm like actually pissed off. I'm very, very angry.
So just like we saw with Brooke and Gia in the unseen footage plotting what they were going to do, this is the same. She went in with the intent to humiliate him, and that's why I think she knows what he said, and she's just like turned that star comment to work in her favor and then tried to turn everyone against him. And, you know, look, it falls back to her saying, I didn't plan it until I was triggered. Oh, God. Okay. So you were triggered because he said, no, I didn't say that. And that's what triggered you. And instead of going, well, maybe I did misremember it. Like my partner and I, so many times he'll say something, I mishear it, he mishears it. You know, but I feel like in high intense pressure, things I like remember. I remember. Juliette talks about her anger issues, and it sounds like a real issue. Just another person who has an explosive personality who needs therapy and really shouldn't be on this show, MAFS casting. Teddy also makes an appearance, and he gets dumped out from a dump truck, just like a little remote control car one. So, yeah. She's also... Oh, let's get to your comments first, actually, because she's got more to say. But I just want to see... I saw the chat popping off. Yeah, I know. This is the weirdest part. She went so hard. Like, thanks, Scary Girl. Thanks for being an SBA member. She went so hard. That's insanity. Like, to back yourself in that much. And also, they find them on the Gold Coast, Katie. Yeah. I agree, double cap. It's actually crazy. It's really Teddy hasn't featured enough. It's actually really quite sad. Let's talk about Juliette some more because she was on Fox Breakfast here in Melbourne with Fifi, Fev and Nick on radio. She talks about a bunch of stuff that was never shown. And there are apparently heaps of conversations between the two of them where he was a lot more raw and honest. But when the cameras were back up filming, apparently he turned a little bit more into performance Sholmio.
And so I think when I finally, and I kept it to myself a lot, and I was having the conversations with the producers off camera, and they were saying, you've just got to have it on camera. You've got to have it on camera. And I didn't want to do it because I knew I would blow up in some form or another, because I think when you confront someone about not being authentic, that's never going to go down well. And then that's, I guess, when we had that conversation, I was just in a clouded, furious state. And yeah, I misinterpreted and completely got it so fucking wrong as soon as I heard him. Oops, sorry, I can't swear.
Another one swearing on breakfast radio. Good stuff. She also says that she couldn't leave because of the contracts and the producers, and that's why it all blew up in the end, because she just needed to get out of that love lab rat maze. But she also says that stuff was cut where they had a real connection, and she apologized and saw the real side of him. And this was before the dinner party. So that's why the turnaround was really hard for us.
You see me go over to his house to give him a beer as, you know, a peace offering, because we had were on a new leaf. And at that meeting, what was also cut out was that I asked him, you know, you've been saying you wanted to go on a date. Why don't I take you out on a date after the commitment ceremony? Yeah, you see me crash out all week, but then what you guys don't see is that, and that's, I guess, you saw why I was so excited when we had the dinner party going into it, and I see my friends, because I was saying, oh my God, guys, like, we're actually really good now. Like, we're going on a date.
Yay. We're really good now. Really? I don't know. You went so hard on him for saying that you thought that he said he was a star, and then you're good after that? I don't know. I think it might take a few more long necks of 4X for me to come back around. And this is before the dinner party. And that's why we were so confused how she was spinning everything as to good, but we didn't see it. We know that we have missed heaps with this relationship, and a bunch of them, but I still can't see why she snapped so hard, which was mentioned by Sarah before. She makes no excuses at the end of this, but it feels like she wants people to see the Joel that she could see. You know what I mean? Anyway. Hey, Steph also makes an appearance at the Din Dins. Do I have a picture of Steph? I hope so. No, that's not Steph. Wait, guys, this is Steph. There we go. Oh, don't worry. We'll get to the sad boy and shattered dreams and the bisexual in just a second. But there she is. Steph's there. Her hair. Guys, I'm a bad gay, but let me know, is it meant to go purpley? Is purple the thing that she wanted to do? Because she's gone very blonde, and I don't know if like the purple tinge was deliberate or if it was a mistake, but it's a purple tinge in her hair. And I can only think when she has color in her hair that Tyson would hate it more. No one brings it up. But anyway, she claimed she didn't really know what she wanted when she headed into the science field experiment. She also loved that people keep writing this Australian host. Call me a host. Speak straight to my soul. My ego is full. A lot of you think that I can't say experiment properly. Still gets me every time I see one. Or someone who goes, why do they call her 2 shillings? It's going to be sad when she leaves because we'll never have that problem again. So apparently Steph wanted a traditional relationship and got the extreme version of what she ordered. Welcome to MAFS. Steph says there are some similar views that they share, like Trump, traditional gender roles, equality, but she is open to ideas where apparently Tyson is his way or the bin. The hosts lay it on thick with their praise of Steph. They really lay it on thick. And I think Steph is, in some cases, just as bad because she fence sits. I totally agree that there are parts of policy on both sides of right and left that we can all get behind and all things that we don't support. But when you make blanket statements like, I love Trump or I love Pauline, love is a big word. I think you need to be more specific about what parts you're supporting because for me, left or right, it's not a one-party-fits-all solution. And this blind following of either sides of politics without questioning is what's actually ruining the world. Thank you for my TED Talk. Like, you can't blindly just go, everything about this politician is perfect. That's just not true. Right, left, doesn't matter. Like, independent, I don't give a shit. There is not one politician that ticks every one of your box. And if they do, then I think maybe you're not as objective as you think. They call Steph the feminist we didn't know we needed. That's what the host said to her. And I'm like, woo. Okay, well, we're pushing it. Also, the production propaganda with Endemol Shine continues. They are clearly trying to lift Beck up and cause... Like, they're trying to lift Beck up and push Gia down because Gia has gone rogue. The G-Banger has been doing unsanctioned interviews, trying to make it seem like that, you know, these things went wrong and she wants to speak out against stuff. And now production's like trying to make us think like Beck isn't to blame. It's all about G-Banger. Don't get me wrong. Gia is diabolical. But this show all about spinning the narrative that MAFS want. Like, this show is made by MAFS. So this is just them pushing the story more. It's not them actually giving us more context. They show us some unseen stuff, but they decide what to show and what to not show. So we still just get their narrative pushed again. That's why I want to hear the stories from other people. Not that I'm going to believe them blindly, but I still want to hear them. We also hear from, you saw them just earlier, guys. We also hear from Shattered Dreams and Julia. I think... Is she a bisexual? I'm not entirely sure. Grayson thinks that Julia was only trying when the cameras were rolling, and then when they stopped filming, she would go off and do her own thing. She says that he did the same thing and would go to the gym for 4 hours. Now, I don't know. If my boyfriend went to the gym for 4 hours... He's not the type, but my brain would have to go, is he cheating? 4 hours? Are you an athlete? He also says that that's false. He keeps pushing her, like, where was she during the experiment? Because apparently he didn't see her a lot. They argued, and we didn't get to see that. Grayson says she wasn't there for him to share what he was needing from her. Apparently, she also moved into another apartment 3 days into their time in the Love Lab Rat Maze. She denies that. Weird thing for him to lie about, considering, like, why would you lie about that? Like, that whole thing doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I mean?
I'd love you to take some accountability.
I was there.
I mean, I disagree. I wholeheartedly, categorically disagree.
I love how emphatic he is, and I love how airy-fairy that she is. You know what I mean? Like, and they even have another argument, and the footage is shown of them arguing at the Din-Dins, parts of which we saw, and he says that she is vague, and she says that it's nuanced. And I just love how much she loves the word nuance.
You are vague.
No, it's called nuance.
No, nuance.
Because
nuance. You know what that is? Vague.
We are not on the same page, and that is why I've written the letter.
You've written the letter because you didn't want to have a conversation.
Now, when I say things like I miss the old MAFS, I don't mean seasons 1 to 4. I mean, I miss this. This is the stuff, like, clearly we haven't seen 90% of this relationship. I reckon 90% of it is on the secret hard drives. But it would have been great to watch all of it, good and bad, and make more of this a show. Because look at it, they're having a great fight. We could have been invested in that and picking sides and going, no, I agree more with him. No, I agree more with her. Is she a bisexual? You know, these are the questions. Anyway, in case you want to slide into his DMs, probably no point just yet because he wouldn't have his socials given back to him, but I'm guessing you'll find them out. Like, you'll probably, I haven't seen Grayson pop up on any of the other, like, anywhere else. I've seen Scott a lot. I've seen Joel a lot. I've seen Steph a lot because they've obviously had some little workarounds with their businesses, but I haven't seen Grayson. Almost forgot his name. He's not even off the show yet. You know what I mean? Or is he? Have they gone? No, he is. He's still single. So, you know, give it the appropriate amount of time, but you can jump straight in there because I think they filmed that Stan show the week of. So it's not like it was filmed months ago. Let's get some comments before we get to more. What is Joel's Reddit? Oh my God, is there a Reddit? Are you kidding? Shut up. Is there a Reddit? Let me get to your chats because I've missed something and now I'm obsessed with it. Oh, this is actually a really good bit from Wayne. Here we go. She snapped hard because she views other people's validation as being more important to her when her partner, she doesn't want to embarrass in front of her school friends. That could be Juliette. Julie was on the show to promote her business and it backfired big time because she is Fruit Loop. That's a word we don't hear often. There's a MAFS subreddit and Joel is active on there. Oh shit. Can someone send me the link? Email me the link. Email me the link to memome@rehash.com.au because maybe I could do some live check of this before the end of the show if we have time. And here's my mum, everybody, talking about poor Grayson because I reckon if my mum was younger, she'd be into Grayson. How did I miss Joel's Reddit? I just wasn't looking on Reddit today. I was looking at all the big media stuff. On the big dogs, you know, the Daily Mails, the pedestrians, the refineries, all of their socials. Juliette is the wickedness. Well, in the grand scheme of things, not the wickedest witch. You know what I mean? Now, Julia says that she has met a partner. She met her 2 months after the experiment. Apparently, she's a singing teacher, so she's definitely hot for teacher. More on that in just a second. Now, everybody has their own little weekly show now. The Daily Mail have one about MAFS called MAFS Unleashed. They talk a lot about spoilers in the upcoming episodes. And like Daily Mail, I want you to give me the context afterwards. I don't need you to tell me what's coming up in the episode. Why would you tell me that? That's so stupid. It must work. People must be clicking on this stuff. I don't want to read that stuff. Apparently, there is a cheating scandal on the way. But when they talk about the cheating scandal itself, there's nothing in it. I mean, Daily Mail are just ruining it too much now. They also talk about who goes home next, like who puts up leave on the parchment, who runs without writing leave. It's no good there's no point us watching the show. If Channel 9 want to come after me for using some clips and say, well, it takes viewers away from the show, what about the Daily Mail? Ali is also, he also says that he busted the Veneer twins in Woolies with a prego test, and all of these pics seem so set up to me. Is that real? Is that real? Chuck it in the chat. We'll get it right now because I just don't see that that's real. Them in Woolies going, pregnancy test. I know I'm on this very popular show and I can see that Ali from Daily Mail is not far away and taking photos either from just outside of Woolies or inside the Woolies, which is, again, diabolical. And I'm doing a prego test. I just don't think yeah, exactly. That's insanity. What? I know. I saw that Josh from MAFS Funny busted him for setting up some stuff, and I think it was outside a shop. Again, no way. Guys, could we be pregnant? Daily Mail, pregnancy scare. What's the bet that Ali from Daily Mail actually gave them the pregnancy test to hold? It's just crazy. That's so dumb. Thank you to the Veneer twins. More on them in just a second. Back to Julia, because she's also sat down, the Bye-Bye Juju. She sat down with an interview with Daily Mail, and she says that she didn't want to speak poorly of Grayson, but makes it sound like she could have. She could have talked shit, but she didn't, but she could have. And that's why we don't see it all in the edit, apparently.
The hardest part of all those things, though, was probably seeing the way, Grayson spoke about me, to be honest. I don't know what's being said in the boxes. I only know what is happening when we're together, right? So later seeing how he really felt really surprised me.
She also thinks, sorry, someone just sent me the link, to Joel. I don't know if he should be on the subreddit. I don't think he's allowed to be in there. I'd love it if he's gone rogue because you watch producers fucking turn on him. And then they'll be like, Juliette's actually perfect. She also thinks the real reason she got cast on the show was because she was a bisexual. No. Shut up. And I think also agreed. But it's also that you do the salad, nuanced confidence and charisma speak. You know, the word salad stuff. I think that really helped you get a run on the show. Because it does, you can't really lock you down to one thing. Even in this interview, it's very hard to lock you down on one thing. Julia doesn't talk about being a bisexual in everyday life. She says like, "Oh, I didn't know that they were gonna like this would be my thing." But you must have known. You came from the media. You know that they're always going to reduce you to one or two main things in your life and exploit the shit out of it. Julia does say that the anniversary outing that they had together, her and Shattered Dreams, wasn't the lack of burning desire letter reading that we ended up seeing. Apparently, they went out for a nice dinner. That apparently Grayson, he also brought up the lack of burning desire first. And that's why Julia ended it with that very special monologue that we saw. That started out so positive and then ended up in the gutter. But apparently they'd already had an off-camera chat about ending this, and they agreed to end it. But then she claims that Shattered Dreams boy acted so shocked about the letter. Julia really comes for Grayson, saying that he only acted a certain way for the cameras. According to her, Grayson resented her and then turned on her in a way because she didn't want him and he was hurt by it. She even gets emotional when she's being asked about if she regrets the show. And even that she kind of talks around. Like she doesn't really lock it down. Also, apparently, the photos that were released in the Daily Mail of her new girlfriend, well, they weren't right. Oh, no, not Daily Fail.
To have a singing lesson with this woman, I realised pretty quickly that there was like just a spark there. Then I stopped getting singing lessons from her because I didn't want her to be my teacher. It was a slow process because I don't know, it took me quite a while to come out of the whole experiment and that experience. No,
she wasn't.
My new partner was not in those photos.
So we jumped the gun then.
Jumped the gun.
No, you didn't jump the gun. You got it fucking wrong. I mean, so we jumped the gun there. No, you got it wrong. Like, you get so much stuff wrong. Like, you don't have to be first. Just, like, try and get it right. Well, guys, Woman's Day have dropped some deets. And if you really don't like spoilers, turn this off now. Gia has revealed her new veneer twin. Sadly, though, these look like real chompers. There he is. They're together now. She has ditched Scott, and now she's with someone called Alan. Alan. You might think that Alan looks a little bit familiar because he was with another one of Endemol's shows called Love Triangle. Sources told the publication that the pair met last year through a mutual friend while she was still filming the show, but her relationship with Scott at that point was dead and buried. Okay, now I want to know the timeline, G-Banger. You know the number. Here's the number. Love Lab Rats can call anytime. You just send me a message and I'll be like, doot, 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 put you on the show. You can even get on the show earlier if you want. All right, I'm actually going to open that chat now, just in case any of them want to call up and clear things, clear their name for anything, because there we go. It's open right in front of me now. And here's the number. Remember, you can call anytime. 494-371-398. Call. Now, apparently, since then, Alan and G-Banger, their relationship has accelerated and they have since moved into Alan's Melbourne home. The publication also heard that the couple had been discussing marriage and babies. And G-Banger, she doesn't rush into things. You know what I mean? Okay, well, maybe the tattoo. Not only that, but they have also made their relationship ink official. They also got matching tattoos. And this one's for Scott and this one's for Alan. And I'm just going to leave a space up here for either another face of me or the next guy. Their partnership is also interesting given that Abby's ex-partner, Abby, used to date Scott. Shut up. Scott still had. Oh, okay. That was the one that Scott's had okay, right. That's the one that Scott had a bunch of photos, 547 photos from memory. Apparently, Women's Day, they've also claimed that Scott has moved on and is living happily with his new partner in Queensland. So now, and with this information, I cannot wait to see what the old tattoos get transformed into. I really can't wait. Let's get to some of your chitty chats. Probably engaged. They do like to move fast, Nets. Nope. What are we replying to? Might be her new boyfriend. Exactly. Did I get it right? Fucking look at my brain go. It is shitty on most days. And at 40, tramp stamps. Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? What would they get? Maybe the Endemol Shine logo that you see. That you see at the end of the episodes. Gina. Oh, God, I should call her Gina now. What happened to the media blackout? This cast is selling their stories and cashing before. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, Brooke. It just really doesn't matter. Julie Mae Grayson. Oh, also, Brooke hints. Is it your birthday? Was it your birthday on the 5th of March? If it is, happy birthday. Maybe. Again, if my memory is like nailing it today, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'm just having one of those real clear days, and then, like someone with Alzheimer's, it's going to be bad tomorrow. G seems like very evil and manipulating lots of people. Why do I feel like Ali is a stalker? See, I agree, Wayne. It is very stalkerish. Maybe Mel could get into the business. You know what I mean? For Malusian. Let's be honest, Scott hid those pics in the. Oh, shit. All right, let's move on to Tyson because time is running out, guys. Tyson wishes that he never said the word submissive because apparently he never meant it. He had an interview with the Daily Mail as well. He meant traditional because he doesn't want someone subservient. But yeah, you do, because when it was explained to you, you did actually want someone who just does what they're told and then they don't give any pushback. So I'm confused. He said he looks like an idiot on the show and he would punch himself. And I'm not down for any kind of violence, but I would actually watch that. He also just, him punching himself. He says people need to know it's a show. Then when he talks about his body being a Ferrari, he just wants to point out that stuff like that is comedy, guys. Okay, you wouldn't get it.
And certain things I say, like when I say my body's a Ferrari, it's a joke. People have pinpointed that little joke that I said about my body being a Ferrari, and they're really saying how arrogant I am, and people even call me fat. I don't know, do I look fat or something? Because the comments are crazy.
I love that that's landed with him. Tyson, you are not fat, but I love that comment has sat with you. Out of all the awful things that people would be saying that I do not condone, I think it's ridiculous that people slide into DMs and say that stuff. But that's what's landed with you. Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
Sarah. Just a sweet baby angel. Scary Girl says, I'm a trash panda. It's my birthday. Still have my teddy. Yeah, happy birthday to Scary Girl. Thank you for being a Sweet Baby Angel member. Also to Cole K. Wood. Oh my God, it's experiment. Wilko. It's not though. You know what I mean? It's just not. And I think my mum is also giving me some of my inheritance early. So thank you to mum and everyone else.
Super chat.
For the super chats. All right, back to Tyson because there is plenty more from the Big MAGA Man. He says that he was happy to play the role of the most controversial character on the show. And, because Brooke had left the show and they really needed Ty to spice things up, he says maybe he went too far. But he did what he had to do. He is the villain. So he claims he knew that this was how the edit would land, but then he also says that he isn't happy with how he's portrayed. Color me confused. Are you a willing participant or are you in your villain era? You know what I mean? Are you, I don't understand. Are you really this person or are you just playing up this character? I just don't understand. What doesn't land for me is that so many people who know Tyson, so many of people who claim that they either still are friends or have been friends with him, apparently he's been messaging people, again, according to my sources, that he's been messaging people who maybe say things like, oh, whoa, the show. Are you on this show? And these are friends from all over the world. And apparently he's been asking them, like, do you think I come across bad? Why would you message everyone in your contacts for their opinion if you already thought that you were happy, like if you were already happy to be the villain? I'm so confused. I've also seen screenshots, so you can't say that these things didn't actually happen unless like people put your number in their phone, like changed it, but it's definitely you. He also thinks that we should be under one flag. So the gay flag, the trans flag, the Australian flag, the Indigenous flag, all one flag, and just end the division. That's what he wants. One true flag to rule them all. I said flag, and not this guy. You know what? I would also love for us to all come together, but you can't stop people from having their communities and proudly supporting them. I also... people wouldn't need to be so loud about their culture or community if people were not, so fucking racist, homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic, generally bigoted. Like, I'll get everyone to co-sign on a group flag, MAGA man, when you can get everyone to stop the violence and murder based on race, gender, and sexuality. How about that? And for someone who has so much respect for the Australian flag that you served under, it's weird that you would be working out in the muscle pit with a giant American USA flag behind you. That's really going to bring people together. Like, if you want to play this character on the TV show, then don't be upset when people take offense to the shit that flows from your gob, okay? Now, when it comes to the cast, he really doesn't talk to anyone. Apparently a little bit too Danaconda. Apparently they sometimes chat, but he doesn't want the cast as friends. He wanted to do his own thing. He wants to forget about the show and move on with his life. Also, apparently Gia loves his views, which is confusing to Tyson and to me. Ali from Daily Mail said, oh no, she loves your views. Then Tyson calls her a hypocrite, which I love. And he doesn't like any of the women with the exception of Stella. It would be so weird for Gia to say that she's like on board with everything when she has a gay BFF and saying that, like, I love everything Trump stands for. Do you? I don't know. What about the people in your life? That feels weird. Anyway, he wishes that if he had his time around, which he won't, that he wouldn't listen to producers. He would have treated Steph differently. He didn't say better, just differently. And he would have chosen his words differently. Didn't say better, just said differently. He goes on with how he wants his traditional wife, not a submissive. And speaking of submissive, just a quick little one on this because we are running out of time so quickly. There's so many things for us to get to. I'm so sorry, sweet baby angels. I should have started at 5:30. He, the ex that is referred to all the time, the one that he referred to was apparently a lovely girl who is submissive. She has spoken to the Daily Mail and she said things that, like, because they got married in 2019. Her name is Tove, or it could be Tuve. And she was shocked to hear that their marriage was referenced during the controversial appearance on the Channel 9 reality show. I do not support or agree with the behavior he has shown on television or what I experienced in real life. Now that says something. We were both young. I was only 21. I wasn't even aware of those terms back then in regards to being trad. A lot of people may assume because I'm a Mormon that Mormon women are like that, but that's not the case. I find it really interesting that she's pushing back on how, like, she was so submissive. Was she really that submissive? Also, speaking of women now in Tyson's life, Tanya Plibersek, who is the Minister for Social Services here in Australia. Yep, she's a Polly. She has put her 2 cents into the Tyson debate, which is just a bit of fun, guys.
You want someone who is obedient, yes, it's controlling, and you want a dog.
Okay, well then, there you go. Maybe that's what I want.
Seriously, this guy. This is exactly the sort of controlling behaviour that we're trying to combat when we talk about getting rid of coercive control. The fact that this is being mainstreamed on a really popular show is really disappointing. I really do think the makers of this show need to think twice before platforming this sort of misogyny.
I love she says the makers of this show. Call out Channel 9 and Endemol. You know what I mean? Like, they're one of the biggest networks. Are they bigger than 7? Maybe just behind 7. And Endemol Shine make most of the fucking reality in this country. So, like, Like, call them out by name. If you're going to have a crack, Tanya, have an actual crack. Oh, there's some good ideas in the chat. Guys, let me get into the chat and see what's going on. You mean joining or running? Because I think he might be better at running one. You know what I mean? Steph, the X, and Tanya all pushing back on Tyson. God, he hates it. He hates the pushback. He does not want it. Oh, there you go. A politician said something that you were thinking. That doesn't happen often, does it? Blibberzet needs to shut the fuck up. Well, I guess it's good for politicians to talk about coercive control. I think that's actually quite important. And also that we shouldn't have so much of this represented on the show deliberately. And like, see, I thought this about Tyson, but then I thought, does he have enough personality? And I don't know if he does. But then again, I just watched this documentary on Jonestown. And that guy didn't, like Jim Jones, like from what I saw in the documentary, he didn't have a lot of personality either. So who knows? Also, thank you for your chats. Also, we just have to quickly talk about Sam, one of the gays. He was on radio in Adelaide on Nova, and he was talking about a time where he was featured on radio because of his swimming days.
As a swimmer growing up, yeah, I made it to Commonwealth and Olympic trials was the highlight.
Stop.
Actually, my real highlight, though, was I was on Nova a while ago, 14 years ago, wearing Cheetos with Fitzy when he turned Speedos into... Do you guys remember this?
Oh, no. You remember you were around in
Yeah, he had like jeans Speedos, and I wore them at Nationals. And he was like, this is going to be the new super suit. And then I was like, I swam 5 seconds slower than my time. This is not good. It was a whole bit. Yeah, I was on him for like a week. It was quite fun.
There you go. So you're an old friend of Nova.
Yeah. Nova and Sam way back.
Oh,
very nice.
that's so fun.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, God, I really miss those kind of things on radio where you're just really trying to be nice. Not that you had to be mean to Sam. Jim Jones had a lot of charisma, apparently, pre-drugs. That's good to know. Thanks, Bosley and Taffy. Malicious just said, I wonder if politicians have money in the channel. Probably. You know, why wouldn't they have money in traditional heritage media? All right, we've got to get to...
Memo me!
Memo me!
Memo me!
Also, I'm going to leave this here. Just text me if you would like to jump on and have a chat with me. If you want, just text on WhatsApp. You can just text that number on WhatsApp. There is also a link in the description if you can't figure out how to do the number thing. You can just click on that. You can send me a message and say, Wilko, I want to chat. We've got a little bit of time and we've got some memo me's. Let's get to the first one from EM, all the way from Arizona.
Hey Wilko, it's Eileen in Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey Eileen.
I have not got the ability to watch the actual episodes, but I love seeing your recaps. And I'm super interested to someday see the actual episodes. I just wanted to say thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the laughs. And keep doing what you're doing and I'll follow you anywhere. Even though I'm a 60-year-old cis granny in Arizona. Take care.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. How sweet is that? I love that we're talking about cults and Eileen just said she'll follow me anywhere. You know, I joke about this being a cult, but maybe I'm actually crossing over into wanting it to be a real one, you know? MAFS fan 365, memo me, hit me.
Hello everyone and welcome to my second ever Memo Me.
Wow.
I feel like for my Memo Me's, I'm going to mainly talk about the dinner party drama because that's the kind of thing that appeals to me the most. The dinner parties are obviously my favourite part of the show and I think a lot of people's favourite part of the show due to how dramatic it is. But anyways, Juliette's behaviour at the dinner party was absolutely foul. The way that she bullied Joel and the fact that Gia went in with Juliette and bullied Joel was quite disgusting. Juliette went in and, as we know, tried to twist the narrative, twist the way that Joel meant you don't see the star in me, as in you know, you don't see who I am on the inside, or you don't see how the type of person that I can be, how good I am, I think is what he meant. I don't think he meant I am the star of the show. And I think that Juliette probably knew that too, but she went in and tried to flip the narrative into a way that wasn't the way it truly was, to attempt to turn the group against him. Then she bullied him for having a teddy bear, which had nothing to do with the drama that was going on. She just popped that in there just to be mean because her plan wasn't working, and then called him the C word, which was quite disgraceful behaviour.
Disgraceful.
Now, I really hope that the experts tonight absolutely rip into Juliette for her behaviour, and we saw it in the preview, so I am looking forward to tonight's episode. Thanks,
MAFS Fan 365. Yeah, I think the experts are going to have a crack. She says that they really did come for her in a radio interview. So in tonight's Commit Me. So hopefully, geez, I really want to get to this Joel thing. Let's get another memo me before I lose. Now, is this Tanaya? I want to say this is Tanaya, but Tanaya, if I've said your name incorrectly, you can unsubscribe. I've offended you and your entire family, and I'm so sorry. Thank you for the memo me, though. T from the UK.
Hey, love the show, love the production, love the pink lights. Absolutely love it. I have to start by saying I hate what the word woke has become. I first heard it 20 years ago from an Erykah Badu song, and now it's just a misused, overused buzzword. Can't stand it. But anyway, regarding Gia, I have to say her excitement about the gay couple felt so rooted in stereotypes. Like, she immediately assumed she found toxic, bitchy queens to be messy with. But why assume they fit that mold? Like, whilst Chris was mean about Joel and his teddy bear, Sam seemed generally sweet.
I hope so.
Also, I was also surprised to see Tyson in that pink shirt on decision day. Like, that just felt really off-brand for him. And whilst the editors flashed to David when Tyson mentioned being anti-woke, well, we still haven't seen anyone press Tyson on his actual views regarding race or immigration. They've only focused on his LGBTQ stance. Even his TV wife claimed the anti-woke label despite being fine with the gay couple. So I'm curious, what are her actual issues then? Anyway, that's it from me.
Thank you so much. Some great questions there. I also heard Alyssa in an interview, and apparently David's getting, you know, the big fish with the booty. Apparently the big fish is getting a great edit, according to his TV wife, which maybe says a lot to us. Maybe it says a lot. Okay, that's the memo me's. Did anyone message for a chitty chat? No one has messaged for a chitty chat, and that's fine. That means that the sass line is not open. But guys, if you want to chat, you know, when the lives happen, if you want to chat, you've got some feelings, you've got some questions, you can always shoot me a text on the WhatsApp and we can pop you on the show. All right, I'm going to try and load this Joel thing up, but actually, I'm going to do that as a last thing. Let me just try it. Guys, let me do this. Let me do this. This is on the fly. Here's some hold music, and we're going to make this happen. Give me some support, guys. Support in the chat. Because I don't do this often. Like lives I do, but I don't go and chuck up stuff in the web browser. And I just called it a web browser. All right, guys. I'm doing it. It's happening. I'm going to load up the Reddit thread and we can go through it together because I want to see some of the things, and you can chuck it in the chat and let me know what you want to see. Okay, is that going to be, oh guys, shush your pretty mouths. This is actually working. All right, let me just pop this up there. Look, there we go. Look at this. Can I do that? Oh, guys. Guys, I'm absolutely killing it today. Although I need to see all of this much bigger because I'm so blind. So blind. Let's just do that, and then I can just do that. Great. Okay. So let me have a little looky here. Oh, okay. Can I scroll? I can. Okay. Where is it? Someone tell me where it is. Do I go to new? Is it fresh? Is it best? What are we looking for? Top? Oh my God. Guys, get me out of here. I just clicked on something really rude. What else have we got here? I can't even find it. It's called Joel from MAFS. Let me search it. Joel from MAP. God, it's so hard to see. It's also little on my screen. I want to see it so bad. How is that top? That's just an ad. Guys, we've still got a couple of minutes. We're fine. Wait, no. No, don't reload. Stupid Chrome. Spoilers, I'm not going to click on those. It'll ruin things. Guys, why isn't it at the top? Oh, well. Is that him? Is that who I think it is? Wow, that's really quite something, isn't it? Wow, this is not very good content. Wilko, get your shit together. Okay, I'm gonna do some more digging, and I'm gonna make sure that I put it in the next episode. Okay, because I want to find out exactly what this is. Send me your links. Send me the links. I want to see all the links. Send them to so many me's. I know everyone says I should stream more, but here's the thing. I did that one season and it broke me. It absolutely broke me. So we can't do that. I just want to see if someone did actually want to talk because I'm getting some messages through. Oh, look at all the messages come through. Oh, you can listen to it. Oh, everyone's having a chat now, but no one wants to go live. Okay. All right. Quickly before I go, thank you to everything in your comments. Actually, let's just double check. I got 2 more super chats. Thank you very much.
Super chat.
Thank you to Deb, who's a sweet baby angel, said Trumpson's brain started to short circuit when Chris announced he was going to be a dad. And Deb also put up search Joel M14. I will. I'll get onto it and we'll do a little bit more stuff. Oh, someone wants to quickly chat live and we don't have long. Who is this? No, Jazz. Jazz wants to have a chat. Jazz, I'm calling you now. So hopefully, it says it's ringing, but I can't hear. Hello. Hey, Jazz, how you doing? Oh, Jazz. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, how you doing?
I've never watched this. I'm good. I've never watched this show before this season, but you came up on my YouTube feed. And I've never seen such horrific, toxic people in my whole entire life. It is disgusting behavior. And I know Kung Fu, and I wish I could roundhouse kick them all in the face. I'm sorry, but apart from like Philip and Stella and the Booty and the Big Fish, I think like these people are just inept. They're socially retarded. Am I allowed to say that? Shit, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
I don't think we can say the R word anymore, no. But they are socially very awkward, yes. They don't understand how to interact with other people.
But they just are horrible. Like, I can't imagine sitting in a restaurant, hearing the way these people speak to each other at a dinner party. Like, if I was at a restaurant and I heard that shit going down, I'd just be like, what the hell? What is wrong with you people? It's not normal behavior.
No, it's not normal. I find so many of them interesting in all their sort of post-show interviews. They're saying, this isn't me. This isn't who I am.
That is totally you. Like, get the fuck out. Like, this is you, 100%. I don't care if we haven't seen more behind the scenes. Like, if this is like how you interact with normal people who are just on the same journey as you, like, why are you so toxic to people you don't even really know that well? You sit down with maybe a couple of times a week at max, and you just go for them. It's really gross, honestly. Like, these people should be studied.
They are, Jazz. This is science.
It's so much science, and these experts are so good at their job. Like, I've never, ever watched this show in years, but I am hooked now because your coverage is just phenomenal. Like, it is so funny and so hilarious, and I thank you for bringing some light to this gross, yucky situation that supposedly so much of Australia is so invested in. I am now too because of you, but thank you.
I'm so very sorry. I'm so very sorry. Hey, Jazz, thank you so much for jumping on.
It's all your fault.
And I'll take it. I'll take the blame. Thanks, Jazz.
Thanks, Wilko. Bye.
That's Jazz there. I loved it. Thank you very much. Okay. Before I go, I know we've only got like 1 more minute until the show is about to air, but, you know, they're always a little bit late. There is something else that I need to mention because it actually happened over the weekend. So before I go, it has nothing to do with MAFS, but it is my channel, so just indulge me for a second. Over the weekend, the news dropped of the passing of someone who was very influential to me as a child, even though I never met him. I never met this guy once. But he was incredibly influential. His name was Jamie Dunn. He died at the age of 76, but I knew him as the character Aggro. He was not the original creator of Aggro, but he took over as puppeteer when the original artist had a falling out with the network. Classic media. Aggro's Cartoon Connection was my daily go-to when I was little. I would get up and I would quietly turn on the TV. You know, back in the day, you had to like quickly turn it on. It was always set to like a certain volume. You had to quickly turn it down so I wouldn't wake up mum. She wouldn't get mad. I found out years later that Jamie went on to be a radio personality and a powerhouse in Brisbane media. But for me, it was like this smart mouth, sarcastic and sassy as all get out Aggro. He was the bits in between the cartoons. It's called Aggro's Cartoon Connection, and it captivated me. I found myself wanting more aggro and less cartoons. So if you ever really want to figure out exactly where some of my humor comes from, a lot of it comes from my mum and my pop, but a lot of my humor was built from this. Now, this is the outtakes of some Cartoon Connection with aggro that's obviously very rude.
You just hang on to that. Are you ready for your internal?
Oh, what do you think this is? You are so bad. Good luck troll. It's called a good luck troll.
All right, yes.
Have a look at him.
Yep. Geez, I reckon my hair would go like that if I had a pencil up my ass as well.
It's super sad. 76 in this day and age feels very young. And, you know, he was such a big part of my life growing up. I absolutely loved aggro. And I heard like some rumors last year that there was some aggro stuff that was going to come back. And yeah, God, I just loved aggro so much. Anyway, thank you so much for indulging me for a second. Thank you very much for joining me for another live. We've still got more MAFS this week. Enjoy the Commit Me. And I've got to say, but you left.
You left.